Hi, I'm Stephen Russel, Regents Professor of Child Development at the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm also the past president of the Society for Research on Adolescence. I'm really pleased to address your conference on LGBTQI youth and education, and sorry that I can't be in Porto with you today. It's a great honor to address the Secretary of State for Citizenship and Equality and also the Secretary of State for Education, but also friends that are researchers and non-government organization members, and also youth that are part of schools in Portugal now. Public laws and policies are crucial for creating a positive school climate for LGBTQI and all students. And Portugal is ahead of other countries in Europe in having inclusive, non-discrimination laws that pertain to education that include both sexual orientation and gender identity protections. But there's always more that needs to be done. And in fact, what we've learned over the last 10 years in research is a number of policies, programs, and strategies that make a significant difference for creating positive school climate for LGBTQ students and actually all students in schools. The first is non-discrimination laws and policies, which your nation already has. It's important to assure that those laws are understood and they're implemented in schools throughout the country. The second critical issue is training teachers. Teachers need to know how to intervene in bullying when it takes place, but also at a more fundamental level, teachers need to understand the unique needs of LGBTQI students in their classrooms. Research has consistently shown that providing teachers with professional development creates a positive school climate where students thrive. The third strategy is visibility and inclusion, and we know that when students feel visible and included, they feel safer and more supported at school. In particular, learning about LGBT issues in the classroom is associated with a number of positive benefits for students, including more likely to attend school, more likely to feel safe at school, and more likely to feel part of their school. Finally, the presence of school-based clubs like Gay Straight Alliance clubs and other student groups that promote diversity and inclusion based on sexual orientation and gender identity is clearly associated with a positive school climate. This is one of the areas where there's been most research and where the effects are strongest for the school climate. What we see is that the effect actually doesn't even matter if you're LGBTQI or if you're a member of the club. Simply having a club in the school is associated with less bullying, more safety, and positive outcomes for students in terms of health behavior and achievement. The scientific evidence is clear, and I appreciate the ability to share this message with you today. It's exciting to see the work of ILGA and other non-government organizations with researchers and also secretaries of state coming together to address ways to make schools safe and supportive for LGBTQI and all students in Portugal. Thanks a lot.